By the end of April, the first of the promised Fokker biplanes began arriving at the front. The D-7 was to be the most important design to come out of the Dutchman's factory at Schwerin. Despite any faults it might have shown, the success of the triplane design had suddenly paved the way for Fokker to procure the better inline engines being built by BMW and Mercedes. The brainchild of chief designer Reinhold Platz, the D-7 again used Platz's construction method of a steel tube framing. The pilots lucky enough to get the new fighter were delighted. Fast, nimble, and sturdy, the plane could literally hang on its propeller while climbing and drop like a stone in a full-out dive. The machines went into immediate production at both the Fokker plant and under license by the Albatros Company, and by the coming autumn, 40 Jastas would be equipped with the plane. With the Red Baron dead, command of Jagdgeschwader 1 went to William Reinhard, whom von Richthofen had named in his will as his successor. While Reinhard was an accomplished flyer and a capable leader, the stunning success that JG1 had enjoyed for so long seemed to be grinding down. Towards the end of May, the wing was moved away from the killing fields of the Somme and relocated to the Marne region, further south, facing off against the French air service. The pace of the air war was somewhat slower on this front, and the pilots of JG1 were given somewhat of a reprieve for the time being. In addition to the new Fokker D-7s that were trickling into the inventories of frontline units, the pilots of the Flieger Troop would shortly begin receiving parachutes for the first time. While not a new invention, it seems inconceivable that a compact version of this life-saving device had not been developed earlier for the pilots to use. Balloon observers had been equipped with parachutes since 1915, and had they been made available for aircraft crews, many lives would have no doubt been spared through the course of the war. A year earlier, the British had considered supplying its flyers with parachutes, but had passed on the idea, afraid that its pilots might be tempted to jump from a machine that might otherwise be brought home.